Hi everybody, and happy Monday after Christmas. I hope you're all off today. It's so great. And a lot of people are off today because they held a big record show. They call it the Day After Christmas Record Show up in Wayne. And I'm so glad that I went because it was the best record show I've ever been to there. Looks like they've changed a lot of the vendors, and it is now outstanding. I mean, great stuff. So I'm going to share with you what I got, but first I think I left it somewhere else. I'll be right back. Bohemian Rhapsody brew. Isn't that great? And the packaging has, not the label, but the packaging has the actual Queen, a picture of the band on it. Queen, awesome. And it says Queen's Bohemian Lager. Really fun. And the label says Queen Bohemian Rhapsody. So awesome. So I'll have to keep one of these bottles for the music room. Very fun. Okay. Lots of stuff to show you. I got so many great things there. I had Christmas money. I had lots of Christmas money. So I had lots of fun. First thing I want to show you is one of my favorite gifties from my mom. This is my Timber and Queen of Hearts tote. Look at this thing. It's so beautiful. I bought it with her. I was with her when she bought it, and she put it away until Christmas, so I was waiting very patiently for that. First thing this morning, I went to the thrift, and they were just rolling out some 78 books. So I said, let me go through every one of these books before they put them on the shelves and they get destroyed, because you know what happens to them in the thrift. Got a beautiful Aeolian Vocalion. This is Sunny, Tennessee. And Rose of Washington Square. Beautiful. But you know, I love that beautiful old Aeolian Vocalion label. It is so beautiful. This was Old Black Joe by Tellefsen Trio, Columbia. Beautiful. These were early, and they had way earlier, you know, the old Victor label. Lots and lots of old records. 4th of July 1880 by the Columbia Band, and 4th of July 1920. Isn't that interesting? Very weird. And The Bee's Knees by the Virginians, and Peggy's Ear by the Great White Way Orchestra on Batwing. Beautiful stuff. And I found a Christmas record. This is one that I don't have. This is Riley Farley and their orchestra. Jingle Bells and Santa Claus is Coming to Town on the Decca label. That's pretty cool, because I don't have that one yet. I haven't heard of that band. Also at the thrift, I found Funky Favorites. Funky Favorites, novelty tunes. This has Bobby Boris Pickett, of course. It has the Royal Guardsmen, the Detergents, the Coasters, Ohio Express, Tom Glazer, the Cadillacs, Jim Stafford. Fun novelty song. Still in Shrink. Looks like it's one of those TV records. I think it's Ronco. I found Songs of Rebellion. This is the story of the American Revolution in songs and ballads. Still sealed. Still sealed. And I love that early colonial music. And these should be very interesting. Mexican folk songs. This is beautiful for Dia de los Muertos and stuff like that. Always good to have traditional Mexican music. Or when you make a Mexican feast. Beatlemania 2-record set. It says Not the Beatles, an incredible simulation. That's what it says. Gatefold, of course. My dad took me to see this when I was a teenager. Really awesome. Never had the album, but you know I love Beatle covers, so. And Andre Segovia, of course, famous flamenco guitarist. This is beautiful. So I got those in the thrift. The thrift was pretty good today. At the record show. Okay, moving on to the record show. I was going to go to the record show. I wanted to go to the record show early, but it's the card said noon to 5, and I wasn't going to go because I was thinking, oh, noon, it's right in the middle of the day by the time I get home and blah blah blah. So I went up there early and I said, if they're not there, if they're not open yet, I'll go do something else. But sure enough, they were open. So you pay a little bit more to get in before hours, but if I had known that, I would have went like when they opened. I didn't mind at all. So I was there like 11:15. I was there about 11:15, so it worked out really well. Okay, first thing I found. This is very fun. This is called At Home with the Munsters. This is interviews and stories as told by the Munsters themselves, which is so cool. And this one guy had a section of records that was interviews and transcriptions and test pressings and things like that. And I found this in there because it has interviews with the Munsters. It's Herman Munster says hello. Grandpa takes you to the lab. Meet our pets. I wish everyone was born this way. And Marilyn says, when will I find a boy like me? When will I find a boy? Yeah, a boy like me. Okay, whatever. Herman's favorite story. Lily's favorite story. Grandpa's favorite recipe. Isn't that awesome? I was so excited about that. This is beautiful. I believe this from the soundtrack Straight to Hell. Joe Strummer and the Pogues did the music. It's just amazing. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Very excited about it. I found the soundtrack to Rosemary's Baby. Beautiful. Oh my God. The most exciting thing of all, I think. I got Shock, Terror, Fear, Frankie Stein and His Ghouls. Another original Frankie Stein and His Ghouls. Pure magic. And you know I collect these, and I only have Introducing so far, so now I have the second one too. So exciting. The Great A-Bones. I was a teenage mummy. I love the A-Bones. In fact, I've played them for you in 45 crate digs before, because I do have 7-inch things from the A-Bones. So this is beautiful. An innocent teenage girl transformed into an unearthly monster. Isn't that awesome? So beautiful. The Coffin Daggers, Monsters from the Id. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God. I found an MC5 10-inch Power Trip. Isn't that gorgeous? There is a cover of Come Together on this. Wow. So fun. Probably my all-time favorite King Crimson album ever. Discipline. Such a beautiful record. If you've never heard it or you don't have it, you need to. It's just mind-boggling. My Bloody Valentine. This is really cool because this is, I can't get the stupid sticker off. My Bloody Valentine, this is 4 of their EPs put on one record. So, there's a lot of music on here. Really awesome. Susie and the Banshees, Rare Sessions. This has Halloween on it. It has Candyman. It has Voodoo Dolly. All great stuff. Love Susie. This is very... I got Dead Can Dance. Beautiful album cover on this. Look at this. Beautiful in the back. It has like old cemetery. Really pretty. And And one of my favorite things, there was a seller there. A lot of these last ones, these last 4, all came from this guy. But this guy had the most extensive, rare, oddball Bowie collection ever. And so many unique things. I mean, he had a whole box of rare, weird, unreleased Bowie, bootleg Bowie, all kinds of stuff. And I found this beautiful Bowie strung out on Heaven's High. This is outtakes, demos and outtakes from Scary Monsters. Isn't that amazing? And it's supposed to be on color vinyl. Let's see. It is just, oh my god, this is so amazing. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful clear vinyl. Love it. I'm so excited about this. The stuff that he had that related to Bowie was amazing. He said he's been collecting Bowie since he was 14 years old, so he amassed a ridiculous amount of stuff. And I'm really excited. I love the cover. Isn't it great? So I got a lot of horror. I got some great goth. Discipline, a perfect copy of Discipline. Perfect. Some of these are so exciting. Coffin Daggers was great. Got these from Mike. I Was a Teenage Mummy. He had so many things. I was like, do you have any horror or horror surf? He was like, no. And I found every one of these from him. So, Shock, Terror, Fear. Frankenstein in Schools. I'm so excited about this. Rosemary's Baby is always a great one. And of course, a Joe Strummer that I don't have. And of course, I'm a huge Pogues fan. And Strummer was in the Pogues for a while when Shane MacGowan wasn't. And this Munsters thing is going to be so much fun. Oh my god, I found so many things. I spent so much money, but you know, it was great. It was fun, and I only bought stuff that I really, really wanted. And I had a lot of money from my brother for Christmas, so he wanted me to get what I wanted, and that's exactly what I did. So fun. So the thrift was also pretty good today. I mean, I don't even know. I looked at the records because nobody was in there, and I could look, you know, carefully and slowly. I didn't care. But when they rolled out those 78s, I was really excited. I'm sure they won't last. I mean, they won't last intact, that's for sure. But I grabbed the ones that I wanted, the ones that were, and these are in very nice shape, so that made me happy. So, a record show the day after Christmas. Isn't that fun? I mean, I got an email about it. I mean, a text about it. And I was thinking of going. I'm glad that I did. I really am. But they do a record show once a month on the second Saturday. But this is the special day after Christmas show. It was like a special thing that they did this year. And when I tell you that the vendors were amazing, I was so excited. There was even a guy there with like really cool memorabilia and stuff like that. But he didn't have any Zachary. I asked him. And I asked every vendor if they, you know, if they had a horror section. I asked every vendor for Zachary. But nobody had anything. So. But to get Frankenstein in Schools and the A-Bones, I was just so excited. It was a great show. Very, very excited. And it was so cold and damp and horrible, and it just looked like it was going to snow any minute, and I was saying, please don't snow before I get home. And it still looks like snow, but it's not doing anything. Meanwhile, yesterday was like 60 degrees and beautiful. We were standing out on the deck by my brother's. Just a beautiful day. I hope you all had a really, really magical Christmas. We had a beautiful Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I took the big frozen turkey breast out of the freezer and put it in the fridge because I'm going to make that on New Year's Eve. So I want that to defrost. It takes a long time for those things to defrost from frozen. So that's in there, ready to defrost. So I'm ready for New Year's Eve. What else? Back to work tomorrow. Ugh. I'm just so glad we were off today, right? I hope you all are, because you really need that day after Christmas to, just relax and do stuff for yourself after all the running around. But I'm going to put a couple pictures at the record show. It's a big, wide open fireman's hall, and it was just a great show this time, I'm telling you. I was so excited. So excited, so happy I went. And so happy I went early, because I didn't know they had an early entrance this time for this show. So it was very, very fun. So anyway, I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Monday. I hope you're gearing up for New Year's Eve. Not my favorite holiday, as you know. Stupid holiday. People just hang around and get drunk. But that's not what we're going to do. We're going to make a lovely dinner in the afternoon. Probably be in bed way before midnight. You know what I mean. I just don't do that holiday. It's a stupid holiday. But I hope you're all happy, healthy, and safe where you are. I love you all. I will talk to you very soon. Have a magical, mystical, musical Monday. Bohemian Rhapsody beer.